Hi everyone, so today I'm really excited because I've got some new makeup from Miniso. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff, Miniso HQ, and this is from the Pink Panther cosmetic range. They have come in store and I haven't had a chance to play any of it yet. You might have also seen that I've got this giant Pink Panther, human-sized Pink Panther toy sitting in Joey's room, so that's kind of fun. Kind of creepy, but kind of fun. I really like how recently they've done a lot of collaborations with We Bare Bears and Moomin and now Pink Panther. I think that they do them really well. They generally have lots of different toys and accessories, and I think they do them well and they're really cute, and I like the packaging. I don't have any makeup on today because I wanted to try out all this new stuff. Oh, there's this cute little mirror in here, which I've already got the giant size mirror. I like these because sometimes when you're doing your makeup and you don't want to use this giant, this is the Simple Human super magnified mirror. It's just good to have one of these on your makeup desk, and they often have the different styles of these, but they've got the mini size too, and I think that's so cute. I didn't actually see that they had a mini size, so that's really nice. I like that. They've also sent me a couple of makeup palettes and eyeshadow with blush, so I'll have to open them and see what they look like. There's a Poreless pressed powder. There's a hand cream. Let's try some now because my hands are kind of dry. It's got a seal on it, which is always good. It's kind of got that generic scent of a hand cream. I feel like it's a little bit sweet, but it is quite nice and moisturizing. I think the packaging is so cute. Look at that. I've got a mascara. And now I actually really like the other mascara, the mini pony mascara that I've used. I bought another one because I really like them for my lower lashes. I find that they're super dark and they really help define it. So I am really excited to try this because I really enjoyed the mini pony one. We've got a Silky matte lipstick in Ravishing Cherry. Ooh, a makeup application brush set. We've got this crystal cushion puff powder thing, which is like one of those silicone sponges. I've seen videos on them and they pretty much do exactly what your fingers would do. And then a double-ended liquid eyeliner with tattoo stamp. And I think the packaging, they've done a really good job on that. So let's try some stuff out. I'm gonna start with my base, but because there's no foundation or anything, I'm gonna just use my own base. And I'm gonna do the foundation routine that I've been doing when I've been traveling. So I've been using this Hollywood Flawless filter by Charlotte Tilbury, and just kind of slathering it on the areas where I need highlighting, pretty much very liberally. And then one of my favorite concealers, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I'm in medium. And I just kind of go over where I've put the Flawless filter, and then with a brush just buff it in. So this is my base done. I think it's really nice and glowy. And it does look quite skin-like. Sorry, I've already screwed up this video. I forgot to use this. So I am gonna use this for my blush. This feels very, yeah, just like silicone, like a bra insert kind of thing. The pink one has a double side where it's got kind of a smoother, it's like a foamy base. And this one is just like the silly sponge. So I'm gonna apply the blush on here, and then let's try the pink one on this side. I'm gonna blend it out. This side kind of wipes it away, so we might just stick to this side. Look, I don't think it's done too bad a job, but realistically I probably won't be using these. Pretty much like using your fingers, except if you don't want to get them dirty, I guess you could use this. So here it is. I am interested to know how many of you have tried this kind of product, because I feel like I only see people who are content creators using them. It's not a product that I'd be using, but I'd be interested to know if you'd be using something like this, or you've tried something like this, and what your thoughts are on them. I guess it's one of those things where it's a trend, it's a gimmick that maybe people want to try. Now I'm gonna go in with the pressed powder, and this is what it looks like. The packaging is really quite nice. Sturdy plastic. And this is in beige. This is what it looks like on the inside. It comes with one of these. I never use this. I always like to use a brush. And I'm just going to mattify the sections of my face that I want to. So generally the sides of my cheeks, which is where I'll be adding powder, but I do like to keep the apples of my cheeks quite fresh. and the center of my face, pretty much. The powder itself is quite fine. It doesn't actually have a lot of fallout or anything like that. I can see that that gives a bit of coverage, but it's nothing super heavy or anything like that, which I prefer because I don't generally go for powders that are super full coverage powders. I do rely on my actual foundation, my liquid foundation, to give me that. So this is what it looks like after I've applied the powder. It has mattified my face where I have added it, and it hasn't made the under eye areas super crepey, so that's appreciated. So I've got the 3 eyeshadow palettes here. We've got 01 Bronze Chic, 02 is Sweet Pie, and then 03 is Foxy Girl. And I actually saw this and I thought this was the same thing as 02, but they are slight differences. Again, blush, 3 eyeshadows, and they're all shimmery. I think I'm going to use a mixture of all of them. This one probably suits me the most, 01, so we're going to try that. Not much kickback or anything, which is great. I'm going to try and apply this on the cheeks. Ooh, it's quite a pretty color. Again, I totally forgot that they have brushes, so I'm going to try and use these as well. The brushes itself, they feel synthetic. They're definitely synthetic. I'm not sure if this brush will be appropriate for the blush, but I'm going to try it anyway. So on this side. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this brush for applying blush, so I'm going to just go back with my Smith brush. I am very picky with my brushes. I mean, I tend to use the same brushes because I like my brushes, and actually, to be honest, this Smith brush is very scratchy, so I don't actually like this for cheeks either. I much prefer my airbrush from Wayne Goss, but that one's dirty, so we're going to just use this. The shade is really nice. I like this shade. I think it's a really pretty sun-kissed kind of shade, and it's blendable, it's buildable. Can add some on the nose as well. Before I put my eyeshadow on, I am going to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion just to prime the eyelids. These kind of remind me of the drugstore Japanese eyeshadows, where they don't have a lot of oomph in terms of, you know, shimmery sparkliness. They are more like a wash over the eyelid kind of eyeshadow. So we're going to try using them. I think I'll use the deepest shade because I feel like that shade's quite pretty. We're going to try the Pink Panther brush. Oh, this is actually quite pretty. I'm going to blend it out with this brush, softening the edges. I have to say though, this is kind of a weird shape of brush to have in a set. I feel like I wouldn't know what to do with it, but we're just gonna try and use it like this. And I generally like to take my eyeshadow out like a wing because I feel like that shape complements my eye shape the most. I have to say, I really like this shade. I feel like this is a one and done shade for me. As much as I like to, you know, add, you know, 3 or 4 eyeshadows on my eyelids, sometimes I just want simple, easy, quick, and done. And this is one of those shades, so I really do quite like this. I'm gonna add some of the brown. This is kind of a satin brown from the 01 palette on the lower lash line. So that is the shade on the lower lash line. I think it's quite a nice shade for this area. I'm going to use the lighter shade from the 02 palette for a little bit of inner corner highlight. Nothing too crazy, hopefully. It can brighten up the area, so I'm just going to add a tiny bit. It's quite a nice brightening shade. Before I do mascara, I'm going to quickly put some brows on because I just feel kind of bare without my brows. I'm going to do some liner now, and I'm using this one in 02 brown. This is what it looks like on the back of my hand. This is the one of the sides, and this is the other. Ooh, it's a stamp. It's a Pink Panther stamp. That's cute. That's really cute. I'm not sure if I should try this because I am about to go to work and people might think I'm a bit weird. But I might just... Should I do a stamp and then I'll just rub it off before I go to work? Why not? We're going to do the eyeliner first. I probably fast forward to this part because I don't talk a lot when I'm doing my eyeliner because I need to concentrate. But I think this is quite a nice natural shade if you don't want something, you know, too strong and dark. I think this is a nice option. And where should I put the stamp? On the side? Let's put it over my pigment mark. Is that cute or is that weird? I wonder if I left this on if people would notice. Okie dokie. There you go. There's a stamp if you want it. Let's add just a few more because it looks kind of lonely. Add like 3. Yeah, I think that's cuter. What do you think? Would you do this and go to work? Now that fun's out of the way, let's try the mascara. This is a extreme volume mascara. I'm not sure if this is waterproof. We're gonna curl the lashes first and then try out the mascara. This is the wand. It's kind of a standard wand. This is what my lashes look like. I actually think this adds more length than volume for me, but I do like what it's done for my lower lashes. For my upper lashes, it's not holding a curl, so I think this might not be a waterproof mascara. I'm feeling a bit extra today and I feel like adding some lashes, so I'm gonna use these 3D eyelashes in natural length that I got ages ago but just never tried them out. So we're gonna cut them in half and just add them to the outer edge. Just to add a little bit of drama. I think it makes such a big difference. So lashes are on just on the outer edge, and I think it just adds a little bit more oomph to the eye, just adds a little bit more definition. I think it looks really pretty, really natural, and they don't feel very heavy on the eyes, which I like. And if you're one of those people that doesn't like you know, uncomfortable lashes, I would try doing it like this and just cutting them in half and adding to the outer edge. And also the band isn't too thick as well, so it doesn't feel super uncomfortable. So the lipstick I've got is 01 Ravishing Cherry, and I think this is probably going to be too bright for this overall look. This has a little mirror on the side, which can be handy if you don't have one nearby. This is a bright red, so I think it's going to look a bit crazy with this whole look, but we're going to try it. And it is a very bright red. It feels quite creamy. It's quite a creamy formula, very opaque. The shade is really pretty, but with this eye look, I think it doesn't suit it. So we're gonna just take that off, and I'm gonna apply something that suits this whole look a bit better. I'm gonna take it off with some Bioderma, see if it actually comes off. And it does, which is appreciated. So I've taken off this shade and I'm gonna add this one in Wine Red 09. This is a lipstick that came out a while ago, so I'm not sure if this is still available, but it's got this cute little star pattern. And I think the shade is a lot more appropriate, so. So this is the shade Wine Red. I think this goes a lot better with the eye makeup. And it's quite a glossy lip, which is quite nice and hydrating. So this is the final look using all the Pink Panther stuff, and I really like how it actually turned out. I think it's quite pretty. I'm probably gonna have to wipe this off soon because I am going to work. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you like this stuff? I think they've done really well on this Pink Panther collection, to be honest. I know it's not going to be for everyone, and it does look quite childish, but if it's a nostalgic thing for you, if you think it's cute, if you have people that are kind of getting into makeup but don't want to spend too much, I think this is a really cute, this is a cute collection. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be into makeup because they have a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll leave all the links that I can find to this whole collection. It's in store in Miniso at the moment. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my face, please subscribe, and I hope to catch you in the next one.